Now let's see what happens with formatting lists and list elements. By the way, I want to say that you've got quite a few new categories. You can see animation properties. Every single one of the properties is only compatible with CSS3. So you can see here, and you've got content page, then you've got flexible box, and etc. That's why I'm not going to have any tutorials on them. Maybe in about 6 months when they are compatible with different browsers. So you've got hyperlink properties and etc. etc. That's why I only have, as I said, 5, 6, or 7 categories we're going to talk about. So I've got lists, and then I've got list style. So let's start. Let me type something, a list. I'm going to use a UL and then li, which is list item again, and this is unordered list. That means there is no numbering, sorry, and you've got UL, and then you go something like this. You can see by default you've got the full circle, and of course nobody asks me whether I wanted the circle or not, so I'm always capable of modifying the symbol that is going to appear here for the list item, for each list item. So you've got list style equals, well, the column, then you go square, then URL, etc. So let's see what we can do. List style, and then you've got list style type, and you've got list style type possible values. So there you go. So we've got list style type, for example, circle. We've got the circle, so let's go to square, and so UL. So this is the UL that is going to have that is going to be modified, not the LIs. Square, and then you've got, there you go, you've got a square. So these are the possible values, and you've got blah blah, you've got a disk, yeah, I don't see the difference. So that's a circle. Okay, so that was a disk. This is a circle, an empty circle, and you've got a disk, circle, and square, and then most of them you can see are for the for numbering. So Hebrew and hiragana and numbering, and this is a katakana numbering, etc. So as far as unordered lists go, you don't have a lot of opportunities, a lot of possibilities. Although you can use your own symbols, we're gonna see it right now. So so let's go to OL. So I'm going to change it to OL. Do not forget to change both tags, the opening and the closing tag. So this is what happens. Oh, okay, yep, I forgot to change this. So if I do not specify, this is 1 and 2, so then I can go hiragana, and I've got, yeah, because my browser does not understand Japanese, so yeah, this is what happens. And then you've got lower alpha, and then lower Latin, and lower Roman, and etc, etc, etc. So there you go, the property values and the possibilities you have. And then another thing you can use is the list style image, and then my image is enormous, so I suppose it's going to scale or rescale the image. So I'm going to use something like this, and then I'm going to use my image. I don't know why it's going to happen, so you're going to see I have a nasty surprise. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. So this is my ADASD. So this is the image where it goes. So this is not a good idea. So it's not going to scale it on its own. So I don't know. I think I've got something. I've got images. Or yeah, I've got an icon. I don't know if the dot icon work, but I'm gonna find out. So there you go, it works. So this is actually the icon I use for my website, for my icon here. So you've got, for example, instead of having something like this, you're supposed, there you go, in the title bar, instead of using a default icon, is going to use this one, mine, which is 16 pixels by 16. So you see I can use it as an image, so this is quite useful. And you've got again list style image column, and then URL, the location, and absolute or relative location. And I can see a list style position specifies if the list item markers should appear inside or outside the content flow. So this is what happens. List cell type position inside is going to be like this, and outside is going to be like this. This is the content flow. So let's try it, and there you go. So what happens is that when you've got a UL or OL and you've got the declaration of the li is going to start, for example, here. That means that this is the leftmost margin of the page, of this page here, of this frame, or whatever you want to call it. And the li is going to have an indentation. So from here to here, you've got an indentation. That means that the list item is going to start here. So the difference between outside and inside is that what is going to start here, is it going to be the item itself, the content, or also the list item marker? So the indentation is going to be the same. So from here to here is the same indentation. In this case, the marker is after the indentation, whereas the outside you've got only the item that is going to be indented, and the marker is going to be outside. I hope I was clear enough about that. So you can see that you only have 3 properties, so it's quite easy to learn how to use list properties.